Oh, hello everybody. So I'm just going to show you what I'm going to make with all of the dandelions that I picked. So these were the ones I picked and I dried, and we picked all the greenery off the bottom of them. So they're all just the dandelion flowers. And oh, that's a bit of dust from it. I'm going to start sneezing now. So the dandelions are quite to make an oil or to do an infused oil with dandelions. It's got anti-inflammatory properties. So for me, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to leave it to infuse, and when I make my comfrey salve, I'm going to add this into it. So I grow comfrey outside my garden, and I know that I don't spray. Well, I certainly don't spray on my side of the wall anyway. I don't think my neighbours do. And I pick it and I harvest it throughout the year. So I've actually already harvested 2 loads out of it already. And what I do is I bring it in and I dry it in. I'll show you a picture of that actually. It's a great little yoking that originally I think they were bought for storage, but I find them great for drying herbs in. And so I dry that out, and when they're dry enough and I've got enough to do, I cook up a batch of the comfrey leaves with coconut oil for 3 hours, and then I add other things to it. So I use local beeswax as well to add to it. So the to make an oil on its own, to make a floral infused oil, you just simply add your dried flowers or dried herbs, whatever it is that you want to use. So these are well dried. I'm going to use them all up and put them into this lovely roundy jar. I've got a thing about round jars, shapes like that. And I got myself some organic sunflower oil. Yeah, sorry, just a double check there that I was using the right one. And you just simply pour it over it. So there's a couple of ways of doing this. So the way I'm going to do this is a solar infused way, which was introduced to me by another lady, or given a gentle reminder by recently. So you put the lid on, and I'm going to leave it on a sunny window for about 2 weeks. And so the sun will help it to infuse. Now you can do a couple of different ways, but this is one of the simplest ways to do it. I like things that you can, and the longer you leave it, it doesn't take from it, but it will be perfect in about 2 weeks' time. And then I'm just gonna put the lid on, and I'm gonna leave that in a sunny window for a couple of weeks to work its magic. And then you strain it. So you're taking the flowers, and then you're left with the oil. And then of course, don't forget to label it. Unlike Fiona must remember these things when she's doing it herself. And you could use this as is. Of course, you can add coconut oil to it. You could add a little bit of beeswax if you can get your hands on it. And it's great for the hands. It's really, really nice and gentle. And all of these oils are great by themselves. I bought this one from Nassance. Is that how you pronounce it? Nassance. I got it online. There's a variety of places you can try. I tried to buy organic-y ones, and because I use these kind of oils for a variety of things, I have lots of different ones that I try out from time to time. So I bought a litre, but of course you can buy a much smaller version. But because I'm going to use this making a balm, which I'll make a whole bunch of, I want a bigger jar. So you don't have to make something of that size. You could use 12 dandelions and a much smaller bottle of organic oil, and any kind of oil would do, but this is sunflower oil is a good carrier one for this kind of thing, for adding on to something else. So that's an idea of what you can do with your dandelion after they're dried, if you don't want to use them as a tea. Okay, so just another little idea to make. Thank you very much.